Hey, it's JC1424 once again with Gran Turismo 4. And in this episode of our GT mode playthrough, part 9, we're doing 1,000 miles. And we're going to be using a Ginetta G4 from 64 that we won by completing the lightweight K-Car Cup. I threw a bunch of upgrades in there to get it up to par with what I expected here, but I actually didn't need any of those upgrades. So we're going to take all those upgrades off, at least all the ones that I can. We'll still have 94 horsepower, and at default it was 91. I think I got the port polish. Yeah, that's at the bottom of the screen, and that stays there. But we're going to take off the racing exhaust, take off the sports racing chip. We don't need that. And remove the turbine kit. And this is going to leave us with a very long battle with the Corvette Stingray or whatever that's starting up front. But we are going to take off the driving aids too. Yeah, don't forget to do that. Turn that off. Turn that off. I think last episode I said we're going to turn off the understeer and turn off the oversteer. You can't turn off, physics. So it's a red Chevrolet Corvette Coupe C2 from 63, just 1 year older than what I've got. Nissan Fairlady 2000, Lotus Elan S1. Mercedes 300 SL Coupe is also very competitive, but it's going to have to start from 4th. I'm just going to be mostly focused on that Chevrolet Corvette Coupe throughout this entire first race. I don't think it's going to be nearly as competent in a couple races that come after this one, just because they're not going to have these extremely long straights to pull away from me. But whenever we get to Sarth Circuit, which finishes off the series, that track has way more straights than this track even does. So I'm probably going to have to put one of those upgrades back on again. But let's get started. This race's estimated time is about 3 hours, 30 minutes. I mean, I just looked at Rhino GT4's old footage to see where his total time ended that whenever he did the race. Starting off the race with a Mountain Dew. And there's a little tiny can. And the refrigerator is right over there. If I had some way to just let the car drive down the straightaway on its own, then you could go get me a tea or Pepsi or Mountain Dew, whatever. Gosh, gotta love that that really nice Mercedes 300 SL right there. Okay, so we're gonna stay. In, oh God, we're already blowing, and I'm already blowing the start of the race. We're okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna stay in second gear for the first corner. And I think we spent a lot of time in third gear going through a lot of these curves around the track. And sometimes second gear if it's tight enough. Down to third gear. Turn towards the curb. Gosh, this car still slides like crazy. Can you imagine how hard this car was going to be to drive with those upgrades on it? Because I ran a test with it, and I don't feel like showing you, but oh my God, this thing was nuts. So there's going to be lots of racing in the first few laps of the race. But even after I take the lead, whenever I do manage to get that done, it is going to be a battle, just all race long, trying to pull away from that Corvette, not make any mistakes every single lap, aim for like 8-minute, 56-second lap times. 5.9 seconds away. It's a lot with these slower cars. At high speeds, this thing loses control very easily, and that's what I was worried about with those upgrades. It would probably make it more difficult than easy. Slip past the Mercedes. He's going to try to kill me. That's okay. I don't mind dying. I'm not afraid to die. Tiny yellow car. What the heck is that yellow car? I don't even remember anymore. So, tap the brakes. I got a counter steer. Just tapping to the right a little bit. It's like I hardly steer to the left going into this curve at all. And I spend more time just kind of nodding it off to the right. But it's important that you don't overcorrect and completely shoot the car into the wall. It's probably going to happen at some point, but I mean, as long as I'm focused, we might not have to worry about it. You can barely see that Corvette all the way over there. Let's put it in fifth gear. See, like, I barely steer. This car starts doing everything on its own. It does a lot of things on its own. This will get us into second, putting only one car between me and the lead of this race. I just kind of need to, find my bearings, get back into comfort with this thing. I practiced for like 2 hours straight, just relearning the track, learning how this car drives, what to do, what not to do. And I realized that it would actually take me at least, no less than 3 laps to pass the Corvette completely and actually lead an entire lap. Because even after I do take the lead, he's going to get it back from me in straights. It's a Corvette. It's got a lot more than this Ginetta G4. Okay, up to third gear. And then right back down to second. Yeah, we're going around this track pretty damn slow. And the only way you can have a more competitive car than that Corvette over there is if the AC 427 shows up. And everyone always says, oh, the Cobra's going to show up. The Cobra, but it's not a Cobra. But it's basically a Cobra. And it performs like a Cobra. AC 427. I don't know if it's actually from Europe or America, but the same car was made by Shelby in America. I think we just made a really big gain on that Corvette. Yeah, he's right in front of us. So we're great in corners. Yeah, we're down to 4.3 seconds. Take it to them straights, it pulls away by 2 or 3 seconds, depending on how long the straights are. I don't know if I even need to be in second gear right there, but it was saying second gear. And then I start over-revving the engine. Put it back in second. Let's not go extremely low into third gear. So, I guess you guys are going to get to see, like, you know, this first full lap and then a bunch of this battle with this Corvette. And once I really start to claim that lead, just focus on getting through the race and not wasting time on that. I want to make sure this video is not too long, you know? God, this is the scary part of the track, or one of them. Not as scary as that super quick curve that you take at about 5th gear. Oh, stop steering. Stop. Okay, I'm going to mash the brakes and lose some time because I don't want to wreck this thing. I mean, it doesn't take damage and ruin your race if you do, but you do lose time. You can avoid losing too much time by just mashing the brakes. But it's scary shit going through curves like that so quickly. It slides out from underneath you so easily. I probably just lost like 2 seconds right there, but as I focus throughout the race, I can make it happen, and This is also one of our good corners. I think he gets really loose off of this one most of the time. Now he's up there, and you've seen us catch him in some corners and lose him in the straights, and that's basically just what happens in this one. And you got this long straight that's coming up, the longest of them all. You just kind of can relax for a while, hold down the throttle, and if I had some way to just leave the throttle going, go give myself a drink, I would do that. There's a checkpoint right there, yeah. So he's back to 7 seconds. So I lost a little bit, just getting loose. A huge downhill section. See, this part of the track right here is relatively actual flat, and then there was the other section earlier. I guess I could point an arrow to it in editing, but that section over there, it's a little bit uphill or something, because the car does not pick up as much speed going through that straight as it does this one. And we're in 5th gear right now, and it stayed in 4th throughout an entire section of the track. Okay, so he's gained 2 seconds on me. But you know it's nothing I can't make up. I've gained about 5 seconds before. Keep it smooth, keep it smooth. I am here. It took me almost 4 laps, but I am here and I am wrecking my car. That's smart. I mean, I'm still right behind him, but hold your horses, Jason. Okay. Slow down a little bit. Off to the curbs. I'm right behind him. He's gonna slow down right here. He's not gonna give me the room to do anything. The fact that we're having this racing this far into the race, I mean, we're 33 minutes, almost 34 minutes into the race, and we're finally having a battle for the lead. I mean, this is as good as the race probably gets, in my opinion. Just stay in focus, trying to make this happen. Slip into the outside. And we're in front. Probably not going to be able to stay in front because he's going to beat me in a straight. I'm just trying to not wreck. Go straight. It's tough. That is very hard. The track is so bumpy and threatening to the suspension of your car. Transmission. This track don't do anything to your transmission. It makes you use it, but the suspension is bouncy and slinky all over the damn place. It's hard to keep it stable. Even more difficult than just going down the straightaway at Sarth, but yeah, we'll talk about Sarth whenever we get over there in a while. But yeah, we finally took the lead. Our first time actually taking the lead here. It took such a long time. You can come take it back from us as we go down the straightaway. I'll get you guys a side of that as well. And I'll have to show you guys the next time we take the lead from him, which might be in the corners that come afterwards. And I'm not sure if he'll be able to get it from me because he's pretty far away. That's usually the distance that he pulls away from me in this straightaway. So if he does catch me right here, we'll pass him in the corners that follow and then claim the lead for the rest of the race. Of course, we do have to worry about a pit stop somewhere about halfway through it. I don't know if it's a 2 pit stop race, but it's definitely at least 1. And he's coming. I'm over here giving him a draft. That's not smart. But, you know, I've got to drive my car somewhere, right? Now from 2.5 seconds to 1 second. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get to us, so we're going to actually lead the first lap of our race finally. Don't wreck the darn thing. And there we go. Okay, I am going to take a pit stop this lap because my left rear tire is starting to get into the orange, and I'm thirsty. Okay, tires, yeah, just regular tires, fuel, yes, fill up the tank. I'm gonna go get a Pepsi. See, I already had it since years. that was a really fast fucking stop. I can't open my drink and actually drink it. Jesus. But yeah, that left rear was starting to get into the orange, and I didn't want to have to worry about changing it and shit. And if we're taking our pit stop this late, then we're gonna have less pit stops than that Corvette period. So our car's all back to normal as far as how it can drive. Not that I really noticed the wear. I was gonna start to, you know that much. Fuck! Jesus! Hi. How are you? We're about to finally lap somebody. 8.5 laps into the race. And it's a clean overtake. That's great. I was pushing way too fucking hard to get the best lap time, and I actually fucking wrecked. For the first time in this race. We actually wrecked. Okay, well, I was probably about to be a second faster than my last lap. And I was on my way to that, and then I tried to not let off the throttle or anything in that curve. Or a little less, if anything. So full lap is about 8 minutes, 50 seconds. Half of that would be 4 minutes and 25 seconds. So we just officially reached the halfway point of the race right here. And I've been racing for an hour and 52 minutes. So this race should play out to be 3 hours and 44 minutes. I don't know. What the fuck? My Pepsi is talking to me. Alright, so a lap and a half after reaching the halfway point. We're going to take our second pit stop of the race because that left rear tire actually got more cooked in this 7-lap run than it did the first one. And that's reasonable because I set a new lap record twice. Let me throw away these empty soda cans. Get me some tea, brisk tea, that I won't be able to actually open and drink for another fucking lap. Oh boy. Oh god. Freaking swung too hard to the left and the car didn't want to go back to the right. That was... fuck. It was fuck. Okay, it was fuck. Guy, dude, person, you suck. What the fuck? Haven't I already lapped that guy? Whoa, what are you, same guy every fucking time. What is happening? I swear it's the same car. Well, at least I get a different car to lap this time. Ow. You're making me lose control of my car by just being here. Now I'm not even on the track anymore. Okay, let's go back to not having to put up with other cars because I thought I would like that. I did not. Nissan Fairlady 2000 was pitting. This guy was actually right in front of me. And we were about to lap him. And you can see him off to the right. And 850.7, really good lap. And we've got 6 laps to go right now. Yet again with the left rear getting really worn. So I'll hit every 7 laps, and 7 times 3 is 21. I'm not going to get me anything to drink this time because I've still got tea left. My freaking thumb, some time to rest. I mean, I don't really think that's a good demonstration of how it's doing. I can't even see anything. I'm showing you my thumb. There's nothing to look at. It's just a stupid fucking thumb. And I haven't been watching these pit stop animations. But yeah, first time you get to see pit stops in here. I've been racing for 3 hours, 8.5 minutes. 4 laps to go. Oh no. I almost drifted my way through the corner. Oh my god. Lapped this guy 4 times. I really chose the last lap of the race to fucking destroy my car. But you nip the grass and you get obliterated. Well, if the game would let us watch everyone finish the race, you would see that the Mercedes 300 SL and the Corvette, of course, would finish on the lead lap. And the Mercedes actually just took a pit stop, but got off pit road before I got to the line and everything. There you go. And we got A-Spec points, which is proof that I ran every lap of this race instead of letting a B-Spec driver take over. They probably would have wrecked my car anyways. But yeah, we lapped the other 3 guys, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Our first winning prize for a race, 150,000 credits, and that is the highest you've seen this bank account get. And we've got more to come. I'm gonna go do this next race, and it's all gonna be in one video. I'm contemplating adding like a clip of my best lap in every race at the end, so I don't have to cut out, something that's relatively important in the video, but not forcing you to watch it to get to the end. Before we do our second race of this series, we're gonna get an oil change, because these really freaking long races, and I don't feel like waiting until halfway through a race to realize that the oil's gone bad whenever I can just get it every single time. It's only 50 credits anyways. You already know what the animation looks like. Our second race is at Opera Paris, or Opera Paris, however you want to say it. Of course, Corvette gets to start first, and the same starting lineup order and everything. But now we have this points thing off to the right, and it says we got 10 points, Corvette's got 6, and same points from what they used in the first 3 games. And now we should have just as much horsepower as we did starting the last race. Why does it say 43 points? The other one was 57. How does the track make it worth more or less? I mean, I can tell you this much. This track is smaller. It's got smaller straightaways, if any of them at all. I mean, you've got a few here and there. We're going to pass this guy before we get to the start-finish line. What a game. I haven't raced this track in years. But I'm going to take my time. You're going to run me over. You're not taking your time. You were at the start, but now you're not. Catch that Corvette somehow, but the interesting thing about this track compared to the last one is that this race is shorter, but the track has like less straightaways, so I don't know if we're gonna finish more or less ahead of the Corvette. Like, I don't know if we have the time in the race, but we definitely got the advantage in the corners now, at least in comparison. I'm not shifting at the right times and putting the car in the right gears worth of crap, because I have no idea what they want to do with this track. You're sucking and it's making me suck. Oh my god. Okay, let's get into first gear for this turn. It'd be nice if you would just stop harassing me. I would hold back so much just to get away from you, and you won't stop touching me and fondling me and fucking me. And I hate it! Go away! Stop it! And we gotta stay side by side with this doofus. I'm gonna get those 2 fast guys up front right now. Let off the gas a little bit right here. Crashing into that guardrail. Now we'll shift into 4th. And then back down into 2nd. It's not turning. Ugh. Okay. First gear and then back into 2nd gear. I need to not stay in 1st gear for too long, because obviously there isn't much there to get through the RPMs. We'll find out. We won the last race by like, I don't know, 3 minutes and 10 seconds, even though it was a 3 hour, 40-minute race. And that's actually pretty darn close for a race that long. What the heck is the car doing? I mean, sure, the road is, a little bumpy with the curb placed right there like that, but no reason to react like there's no gravity here. That's how you do it. Over there, it's always kill me on the straights. It's pretty good in the really tight corners. Ah! I'm surprised it's taken me this long. I can't neglect he was that fast at Nürburgring, Get back into second gear. Now that we're leading, we should stay leading. He's right there. But I just need to beat him in a few more corners. That's not beating him in a few more corners. That is being a fucking idiot. That is also not beating him in a few more corners. That is being a fucking idiot. Why do I keep doing this? Ugh. What's stopping me? Like, I've spent all this time focusing and nailing the track and figuring out exactly how it wants to be raced. And then suddenly I can't do it anymore now that I'm leading. There's no clean air advantage here. That's a good corner. And he's going to beat me off down this straightaway. I could be leading right now. But I'm stupid. Getting a run up. Car does not like going into the S's this quickly. Ah! Oh my god. He's sticking his Corvette up my ass. And he is still up my ass. I'm just trying to stay ahead of him, and that is not exactly the smartest way to do that, but it's working. I should shift up and then back down again. Going in to lap the Snail for the first time. Where are we going to lap the Snail? Probably in the stretch right here because he doesn't even have that much horsepower. We're not just beating him in the corners, we're beating him in the straights too. Don't you run me into the wall. Ow. Ow. Oh, Corvette's pitting. Ow. Fuck. What's going on here? Like, why can't this Mercedes 300 SL pass this other piece of junk? Well, you're not passing him, and I'm gonna pass you and him, but not if you crush me into the wall. Just come through here, back down to second, speed off these S's. Bunch of dickheads. I'm gonna take a pit stop. The end of lap 27. Because I'm thirsty and my right rear is getting really warm. Just grab the other place. You like Jason, you're drinking too much soda. I mean, I haven't recorded this Let's Play in a while. I saved in between races and took a really long break. Why can't you put me in this camera angle come out pit road? Why does it need to be like that? Well, here comes the Corvette off pit road. We lap him. And I'm all fucked up now because of that. We're going to pass this yellow car going into this corner over here. Probably. It's not going to look too pretty. Okay, on the brakes. Second gear. You're going to crush me into the wall, but ow! You know, in reality, I would have been just bashed into that barrier right there. You are not taking it easy on me. You don't want to go that way. The thing is that that red Corvette was right behind us, so I don't know how this is going to play out in the end. Oh God! Oh my goodness! I didn't map that. That could have been a really good lap, you know, and you got in the way. So yeah, the yellow car is back in front of him due to less frequent pitting. I think the yellow car is taking one stop now, and the red one's only taking like 3. Are you gonna leave me alone? Why are you like this? No fucks given. Is that really necessary? Go! It's pit stop time, pit stop time, it is pit stop time for our Ginetta 4. Will you get out of my way? Because I need to take a pit stop. I cannot enter pit road without wrecking my car because it sucks. I cannot enter pit road without wrecking my car because it sucks. I don't think I want another drink right now. But yeah, we're beyond the halfway point and stuff. I think this time by we have 40 laps to go. Oh, we got 41 laps to go. We just started lap 55. Well, this is nice. This is fun. Well, it was until you started getting in the way. Ow! Son of a bitch. Fuck you. You're stupid. You're also stupid. Y'all are so stupid. I hate you. I hate you all. I hope the Lotus Sea Land beats both of you because y'all suck and y'all get on my nerves.
Okay, so the Lotus is right there behind me. Getting around the other slowpoke that I just did. And the Corvette is right in front of me.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing? You're throwing it away, dumbass! How'd you manage? Coming to the end of lap 82, we're going to take our third and final pit stop. Or we're just going to drive straight head on into a wall, I guess. Let me go get me some more tea. My thumb hurts. I say that as if drinking tea is going to make my thumb stop hurting. Finish our second race in 1,000 miles. It gave us less points racing against the same cars. Now, because the Corvette finished second last time, he got 6 points in that race. He finished third this time, they gave him 4 points, which means he now has a total of 10, and I've got a total of 20. So I have a whole race lead now. And our second 150,000. We've now made 300,000 credits in part 9 of our series. Endurance races. Okay, what's next? So 99 laps. I'm at 99 horsepower because they gave me another horsepower upgrade whenever I got my oil change. Weird, I don't know why they would do that. But, you know, I could be qualifying. But I'm just not because I don't need it races long enough. Like I would do qualifying if the races were short. And they have that for other ones. You know, the really short races, but I don't know if I'll ever get to doing that either. I probably will just for my own sake, because some of them can actually be really difficult because of one-make races all having the same cars and stuff, and upgrades aren't really doing anything for you. Oh, we're in third gear like it once, but that's not enough third gear. I still really need to learn this track. Not that I don't already know it, but learn it with this car and how fast I need to go and what corners and first gear. Yeah, we'll stick to second gear in that corner. But basically, what gear I need to be in every single corner. Like that situation. Okay, this one I definitely need to be in first gear, but I don't need you in my way, Mr. Mercedes 300 SLs. Okay, well, fourth. This will get us up to third. And we've still got more straightaway speed. Now this track has some straightaways. I don't know if it has more or less corners than the last track did. Oh my god, ARCA brakes. They did not even work. The brakes did not work. I'm about to fall back into fifth. I got up to third, about to fall into fifth. I was supposed to gain a position in that corner, if anything. But I was saying that. Oh my god, the fucking understeer with this car. Drive, car! Ugh! Like, I think the car is capable of doing certain things, and it just doesn't. Like, the car's not meeting any of my expectations all of a sudden. Now, I've driven this thing for 6 hours now? Yeah, I guess about total. And somehow, I still don't know what the car is capable of. Are you gonna hit the brakes right here? Okay, thank you for not hitting the brakes. Get the run past you right here. And now that I know this first half of the track quite well, that's the easier part. You should be able to catch this guy in second. That's good. That's an easy turn. Man, start putting all of these corners from the bus stop in the middle part of the track onward. Cars under dropping corners completely, to my surprise. Not getting much room here. Just back down to second gear. I need to remember to do that every time. It's a big help. And that one's pretty easy. I can't even see the Corvette anymore. Oh boy, I'm there. But just like always, the guy's got straightaway speed. Also, this car is pushing like a dump truck, which is strange because it's so damn small. It's the smallest thing compared to a dump truck. Go into this corner. I brake too early or too late. Good execution. Oh, I'm right behind him. Let's just get this section really nice. Get off the throttle, tap the brakes a bit. Keep it in third gear. He's not hitting the brakes right here, but I think he's about to. Ow. I'm not even trying to pass you. You just won't stop sucking, dude. I don't know when we're going to pass you. He's getting so many runs off of every damn corner. Ah! That whenever I try passing him, he just clears me back all over again. Like, I need the entire track. The length of the track in order to actually make this position up. But it's like that one spot where I can gain time, I can't because he's there. Him being near me makes it difficult to make up the spot. I wasn't even trying to pass him right there. I was just trying to take the corner like a normal damn person. Alright, up to third gear, and he's behind me. He decided to drive into me instead of pass me. Alright, oh gosh, I'm overdriving it. Back into second gear. Curve it to the curb. And shift up into third. Okay, we're getting away. We did it. Great. Okay, well, the Corvette is pitting at the end of lap 16. And now we've caught the last guy to lap, aside from the Corvette, even though the Corvette has pit. But yeah, the Mercedes 300 SL Coupe, whatever. Why are you hitting me? Why are you crushing me to the wall? Why are you such a bitch? What the? Dude, that's not okay. So, anyhow, the Corvette is a minute and 1 second ahead. I hate all you stupid assholes. Every single time I gotta pass a car, they do stupid shit to me and mess up my lap. It's been a pretty damn good lap, and they do that to me. I'm trying to stick my nose in there, make something happen. I should just run him over, to be honest. Yeah, that'll work. Fuck off, stupid head. There he goes, the Corvette pitting a second time, and I'm pitting at the end of this lap, because if you have noticed, my tires are in a very orange condition all around, but it means he's taking 2 pit stops every time I take 1 pit stop. And we're take one at the end of lap 33, and then another at the end of lap 66, and then we're not going to take another pit stop on the last lap of the race, of course not. And I don't know if he would, but that should leave him with like taking at least 5 pit stops. He could take 6 and pit on the last lap of the race, because I don't know if that'll be the last lap for him. I don't know if he'll make it to the last lap, just considering that we're probably going to have him a lap down by then. So, we're going to get the tires in the fuel, and I'm going to give me a soda. If the facial hair didn't already give it away, I haven't recorded this freaking game in like 5 days. Well, finally, after 48 laps, we're going to put the Corvette a lap down, which is kind of frustrating because now he's just getting in my way. I'm going to run big enough I can pull up in front of him. Like right here, nah, he's gonna shift into third gear and kick my ass. At least I assume you'd be going in third gear just like me. I mean, our cars are quite similar. Also, lap 47 was my new fastest lap of the race. I wasn't really focusing that much on making it a new best lap or anything so much as I was just kind of running my lap. But we have the whole field lap down now. That is the Corvette taking its 4th pit stop of the race. Mercedes-Benz was apparently right behind him. I guess the Mercedes-Benz got lapped by the Corvette. I'm over here driving corners wrong because I'm trying to think. But yeah, our tires are back to orange again. We're pitting in lap 66. In his case, he was pitting in lap 64. We're relatively close to putting in the 2nd lap down. So yeah, I think in the end we're going to have him like 2.5 laps down by the end of this race. I haven't had a drink of my freaking Pepsi since my last pit stop. It is time for you to go a 2nd lap down. Okay, bye-bye. Or not. Or not. You gotta make this difficult. You wanna have fun. I don't wanna have fun. I wanna finish this race. You give me a hot pocket or some shit, I don't know. Get over here. I'm done with you yet. Okay. 2 laps down for you. Ouchie. That is a very interesting way for you to react to that car. The Corvette is pitting for a 6th time. Oh my goodness. I pit twice. He's pitting 6 times. And that's just because he was able to get to lap 96. He pitting every 16 laps, and of course 96 would be his last stop. So that really wasn't necessary. He could have just let me finish the race and then run the next lap himself, you know. Also, I swear to God, I have lapped this Volkswagen, the red car, the other one, like 8 times this race. Good God. I mean, I think we usually finish this far ahead of them, but like 8 laps at this track. Why does this car even show up? I mean, it could be a Fiat 500, which is probably worse. It's just such a big, chunky car. We did it. Here is our 3rd set of 150,000 credits, getting us to 475,000 credits. You've already seen me do this twice. Same thing, spend 50 credits, guy goes under the car, the oil thing goes down, then it goes back up again. Welcome to Circuit de la Sarthe 2, which means that we don't have the chicanes on the back straightaway, and that's all that really changes in this version of the track. One problem, this car no longer has enough horsepower to compete here. I can put that on, and now I'm at 146 horsepower. And the transmission, I can adjust that right here. I cannot adjust that right here. I gotta go buy a thing for it. I don't think I'm gonna need to. 6 points. I think this is still going to be ridiculously challenging. I'm going to wreck a bunch, not because I want to, but because like it's probably going to be the curves, the like the little small curves. The car's going to like oversteer or whatever shit. It's going to get loose so easily, and I think I'll handle like S's and actual turns and shit better. You barely touch the grass, and then you have no longer any control of the car though. So this is our last race. I don't even need to win this race. I don't need to do anything in this race. I just needed to get it done. But obviously, for game completion's sake, I need to win it at some point. Beating that guy, but we knew that was going to happen. Shift up in 4th gear. Only got a gear and a half left now. Of course, the Corvette's kind of getting away. You know we got more horsepower than him now. Oh my god. I got this. I got these curves. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be, sir. I need to shift down. Shift down, stupid head. There we go. You know how I said, like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm gonna get a Hot Pocket? At least I think I said that at the end of the last race. Well, that was a few days ago. I just went to Burger King and ordered the hottest, most unhealthy double bacon cheeseburgers ever. And that is how you do it. That's the way. You eat them unhealthy burgers. Because a healthy burger is not even a burger. That's garbage. That's a waste of life. And that's seconds that you will never get back. Minutes you'll never get back eating healthy burgers. What is this stadium thing right here? What is that? I don't know anything about this track. Okay, let's shift up. I need to focus on what the car sounds like and all that stuff. So it's 35 laps. Nürburgring was 25. And that track is, it's like an extra 4th in this side of the track or something. I can't shift up. Also, yeah, my silver controller. You already know. So yeah, we've got the acceleration. He's 3.4 seconds ahead of us. Because I can make up 3.4 seconds or whatever, taking regular corners, having better acceleration than him, and all through all that shit. But this isn't the only long straightaway. We got like some smaller straightaways. I mean, if you look at the map, you see like right after this sharp corner, we've got another one, and then one after that, and then everything else from that point on is just kind of simple. Are we catching him? I don't know. I think it's actually taking my car forever to reach the top of its gear. It goes about 149, and then it drops down to 141. I don't know if we're kind of like neutralizing the Corvette. This might be a closer race, or might be like a way more spaced out race. I'm not even sure yet. Okay, let's slow it down to 2nd gear. Oh yeah, we're totally winning this race. We're going right fucking behind him. We're getting back up to speed again. We got 1.6 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna win this race. If I don't suck, it should only take a little while for me to stop sucking if I suck. I can get the job done fast. The process of not sucking. Just focused on this next part of the track. You get a little tiny curve, and you think it's nothing, but it's actually freaking something. Look at the map, there's that slight curve before that 90-degree corner, and that scares the shit out of me. It always has. I'm gonna slow it down to 4th gear. Oh, the car is reacting to its tininess and its body roll and stuff. See, the thing is, I knew I wasn't gonna need like the racing exhaust and the racing chip if I was just going to put a turbine kit in, because this is already enough. Yeah, we've got more acceleration, or a little bit more than him, then it starts to equalize at some point. He is trying to kill me. Please stop. You've got this entire lane. I would hate to drive with you on the interstate. Oh my gosh. It's the most Texas shit ever. So yeah, I mean, we're quite equal. He's just not that good. Let's get down to 4th gear, gliding and sliding. I tried running some practice laps at Hamburger King. Yeah, Burger King Ring with all these upgrades on it, and it boosted the horsepower so much that the car was flying all over the damn place. And of course, I was able to handle the track, and I got used to that. That kind of taught me how to race the track a lot easier with all the less horsepower. So I was worried about this one where there's so many like really quick curves. They aren't much, but the car can overreact so easily. Jump up to 5th gear, then back down to 3rd gear again. And that is a lap around Circuit de la Sarthe 2. And every lap should be 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Why? Ow. I would love to know exactly what I did wrong there, but there's more important things going on in the world right now, so. Oh, Corvette is taking his first pit stop. And that is on lap 12, or the end of lap 12 for him. So, he's just gonna have 2 stops, 12 and 24. And I'm actually only gonna have 1 stop this race, and I'll be like at the end of lap 18 probably. What? What the fuck? When did the Mercedes become second? I didn't know that was even possible. Oh god. I was not paying attention, and this stupid fat fuck. We have passed halfway point. I'm gonna go down pit road. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. The car keeps on trying to wreck us, braking in a straight line all of a sudden. Okay, yeah. Change my fuel and put in my tire. I'm gonna get a TS. I still haven't even gotten my pit stall yet. Okay. So, did we not use up like an entire half a tank in the first run? Because could have just like not put fuel in and try to make like a fuel mileage race for my own stupid ass. Ooh. 437.9. Ooh. Oh god, that hurt my head to do that. Why did I do that? You just finished recording replay. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to get this whole field. Get out of the way! Stupid cock-sucking motherfucking dank-ass dumbass. Okay. Yeah, did it. Boom, da da boom, 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 da da boom, 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 da da boom, boom, boom. 6 A-spec points. I probably could have done with the other 2 upgrades. I don't know, because that was a lot less horsepower. But it was 2 hours, 45 minutes. I don't even know if my face cam's about to run out of storage, but if it does, the face cam will just vanish in the middle of nowhere, and I'll have to bring it back later on. Yeah, we already know who's getting how many points and whatever. Now, at one point, the Mercedes was in front of the Corvette, because like when their pit stops were happening, but it played out in the Corvette's favor eventually. We won this by 18 points over the Corvette and 25 points over the Mercedes. And our last 150,000 credits, finally up to 625,000. Then they got to give us the grand prize. Yeah, you won the overall championship in 1,000 miles. 300,000. New total 925,000. 691. Now, what car are they giving us? Alfa Romeo Global Brand Special from 63. That's nice. Probably garbage, and I have no reason to use it. Voila! 1,000 miles. All 4 trophies, and I didn't even need a license to do that. There's one other in here that we can do, and that car is from the UK, that other one, and it's B licensed, so we could bring it there. And I think they probably have a lot of newer cars now, but that's just like 3 races. And how much does that one pay? Oh, $3,000. Now this car that we have, the Alfa Romeo googly-eyed special or whatever, that's Italian. We could use this here, but I need the IB license. And there's like Europe Classic Car League up to 1970, and this is from 63, but I don't have the IB license. Euro Hot Hatch. Okay, this is not a hot hatch. Duh. And I think that's all that I can really do here. And then there's no one to make races for this Alfa Romeo. They have them, it's just GTA Cup, and this is not a GTA. There is a version of this car that comes GTA. I'm gonna find out what we're gonna do in the next episode whenever we get there. I mean, I got a bunch of credits. I can buy a car, I can buy a bunch of cars, do all kinds of freaking events right now, and just knock a bunch of shit out of the way that's speed license or no license necessary. But right now, I'm gonna finish with all this shit. And there's our new car. We're at 6.1% game completion. I'm in a rush to end off this video because I kind of have to go to the place where you sit down and, you know, things. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.